Welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 2 Blind. PS1 and 3, 2, 1, 0. Doesn't matter either way, probably, but I've upped the quality on the video thing, so maybe that'll make a difference. Whether that's a positive or a negative, though, that remains to be seen. Because it could make editing worse than it usually already is. Anyway, we're probably going to have all the progress, what little there was of it in the previous part, undone immediately by Hellhounds. I just know it. Hello! Oh, fuck, he's in my way. Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. I mean, you saw the previous part, right? She got drop kicked like freaking 7 times or more by those fucking Hellhounds, and she didn't even get into yellow until like she was pretty much being drop kicked. So, oh my god, are you fucking serious? And now we got liquors as well. Could it get any worse? I think it probably could. For fuck's sake, man. You're not telling the previous part I'm not in a good mood. I'm in a really bad mood. I mean, my mood's kind of improved slightly, but not by much. Oh. That's a door I could open, apparently. Please don't be any... Oh my god, they're probably gonna get up, aren't they? Oh, I don't like the looks of this. This looks like a trap. I don't know how zombies would make a trap, but they seem to be more intelligent than they let on, that's for sure. I don't trust them. This is totally a trap. This is the biggest trap I've ever seen. Oh wait, I remember this. Is it? No? No, I was remembering wrong. Well, maybe is this where we find the other part of that stone? But nope. We find a red card key instead. Of course! Now they all get up. They're like, oh, it's our lunch break's over. Oh. So my god, I'm out unscathed. Oh, it's a bonus when that happens. Not a bonus when we have to deal with liquors. Oh shit! Fuck! Trouble with this game is you can't see where you're fucking going more often than not because of the forced camera. And again, going back to Spyro 2, that's what was making me rage. Forced camera and just... It was just awful, man. But this game is pretty much entirely made up of forced camera angles, really. What is that? Oh, it's a map. I thought it was a pancake roll. Power control. The power can be routed to the areas where the information power using each 5 switches, using no power make it short and get blah. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Could not make that any more simpler than that, really. That's pretty simple. Hey, look, it's another herb. Wait, is there anything back here? Nope. Of course not. Shame that the map doesn't label the locations, you know? Like what room everything is and shit. It's down Liquor Way. Get in that room! Get in that fucking room right now. You do need this, you foolish idiots. Open. Why won't you fucking use it? A plastic card, it reads weapon storage. Yeah, fucking use it. For God's sake, woman. Oh my god, it was right next to it. Of course, it was a fair distance away, but the way she was wording it made it seem like it was right there in her face. Take it, there's still nothing here, so let's just go back. I mean, what happened? Did the freaking hellhounds just cross into hellhounds? They're just like, let's morph into our final form, hellhounds. Well, at least we dodged him. As we know, lickers cannot open doors. Oh, precious ammunition. We've been running so low on them and we don't even get many rounds here. That's bullshit. It's like, oh yeah. No, that was more than 10. The other one looked like it was only 10 rounds, which was bullshit. I mean, I guess... Well, no, they said this place was locked, so there should surely have been more ammo than that, you know? So, we got a machine gun and a side pack. And leave the machine gun to Leon, even though it's kind of a shit weapon, to be honest. I should probably save it for Leon. Well, he can have the machine gun when we get to his scenario, provided, you know, we actually get to that scenario with this difficulty and not have to frickin' redo the whole thing on easy mode because I can't handle normal mode. You know what? I have a bad feeling. I have a real bad feeling about this. Ow. Ow. I have a real bad feeling about this. Those zombies are going to be in that hallway now, aren't they? And I didn't use the cord. I mean, they no, they're not here yet. I mean, they short-circuited, but still. It would have probably bought me some time. Although, if I recall, they only pop out after you've done everything else. So it's only if you really need to come back to find something else that you'd really have any difficulty with that. Like she said, nothing's in this locker. She doesn't even freaking open the locker. I think you're lying. There's never anything around, and because of the forced perspectives, there we go. You can't really tell what you can interact with and what you can't. I mean, there's some good things about forced camera angle, but there's also a hell of a lot of things that aren't so great about them. Watchman's Diary, August 11th. I finally had a chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. Wait, if you're up on the clock tower, how come you didn't see blue skies? Maybe he was inside the tower and didn't get a window or anything, I guess. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up on the tower rather than that I was neglecting my duties. Okay, he wasn't. He just went up there to probably see the blue skies and got told off for doing it. Why was access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th, I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrap yard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and locking engraves with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or is he just rude? December 9th, Thomas was a much better player than I had imagined. I used to think of myself as a fairly decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. But the only thing I imagine that could match his skills in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. September 12th, I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but he had to cancel it because he hadn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like the Walking Dead. He insisted that he was about just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Is there anything else in here? Shred and admin are being torn out. Work of hellhounds, then, is it? Well, the zombies, I suppose, do the same thing, but could have been hellhounds. How can you say there's nothing inside the locker when you're on the opposite side of the wall? That makes no sense. I think you just don't have the key for the locker and you're just saying that so that I don't investigate further. Like, no, there's nothing there. Well, literally there probably is nothing there because they didn't put anything in the lockers. Otherwise you'd be able to open them. There was another green door somewhere, wasn't there? Yeah, in the same hallway as... Wait. Still gotta go for zombie conga line out of the way, it seems. I hate zombie conga line. It's the worst line in the game. It sucks. It sucks. My guy's still working his shifts. Might as well get both keys while I'm at it, I guess. Rather than, you know, waste time going back and forth. I mean, I have to waste time to get it, but at least you only have to do it once and not in between. Well, I'd have to do it once regardless, but you know what I'm saying, right? At least we don't have to go back and forth, back and forth. Now, I wonder if it would do me any good to go through the outdoor area that we started in, just to pick up all the ammunition and shit that we didn't get, because I have to run through it without picking anything up to trigger the special scene with the extra costume key thingamabob. Which was kind of bullshit. Because if this game isn't difficult enough already, like, you know? You know what? Before going back there, actually, there was that ammo, wasn't there? Gotta pick up all the shit you need before you leave, otherwise the zombies will do as they please. I mean, there's also the thing, the undeveloped picture on the other side of here, but I ain't getting it because there's another zombie back there. I'd rather not deal with his shit just for something we've already seen before. I don't know, maybe there's something else back there that I overlooked, but I don't really care. Unless it's important, of course, then I would care. But I don't know. Let's proceed to zombie conga line. How's the syncing going now? 14 minutes, 14 minutes, 14 minutes, 14 minutes. I don't know if it's synced properly together or not. I can never tell. Stay away! Fuck. I think this is going worse than last time. Yep, it went worse than last time. Thanks, guys. You have to be freaking dodging my freaking ammo, you assholes. If you hadn't dodged my ammo, this would have gone smoothly. You absolute bastards, have you no hearts? Well, you do, but they're not beating because you're dead. Well, you're dead, but you were half dead. Not in the kind of, only just woke up half dead kind of feeling, but more, Walking Dead kind of feeling, Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Hey, kick his head off. Boom! That was clearly a goal. Oh. Or do you have to move in such an awkward fashion, sir? You know what? That's an illegal move. Oh, for God's sake, it's so hard to dodge when the camera's just terrible. Fucking knock him down too. Oh, the camera is ass. I mean, I say it all the time, but it really is. It's forced cameras. They make dodging really difficult. They add to the tension until the tension gets run down by the fact you have to repeat the same thing over and over again, and they lose their tension entirely. That is the trouble with repeating stuff. Kind of diminishing return kind of thing, Starts off just like really tense, and then it gets irritating. It's like a dramatic scene, like in a game, like an RPG. It's like, oh, this scene is epic, and then you lose the boss over and over and over again, and it loses its effect entirely. Oh, shit. Like she's on a fucking treadmill for a second there. Let me guess. You're gonna spawn down here now, aren't you? Well, at least I dodged him that time. Oh, can't pick it up, of course. Where's that lead, anyway? Huh. How come I didn't go in that room, then? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm not taking my chances. That was absolutely pitiful. Maybe if I just stroll on by, you won't notice me. I mean, we can coexist. We don't need to kill each other all the time. I remember now. She freaking has to have the fucking lighter, doesn't she? God damn it. Why? It's totally messed up. This game is such a chore sometimes. Oh, the repetitiveness of it all. Oh, he noticed me. Took him a while, but I wasted ammo for nothing. Not the first time that's happened here, is it? He's about to grab me, but I grabbed the door faster than he could. Ah, for fuck's sake. Another liquor. Oh, but I see ammo back there. Does this thing not hit? I don't think this thing's hitting it. For God's sake, this is an ineffective weapon against these guys. Jesus Christ. Fuck off! Fuck off! Jesus effing Christ, I hate this stupid crap. They just put them in cramped locations so you have to deal with this crap all the time. Yeah, that should be like cover the rounds I just lost, like totally worth it. That's all that's in here as well. That's disappointing. You try to get everything and you end up with nothing. That is the moral of the story. What? Where'd she go? Oh, there she is. Oh, for God's sake, they're both still alive. Well, about as alive as a zombie can be. At least I don't think I'll have to go back through there ever again. So that's one positive outcome of all this. That is provided I don't get a game over and have to redo everything. Which would be a massive piss take. Like a giant, absolutely piss take. A triple piss take, if you will. Oh wait, no, I do have to go back through there. I just remembered. Ah, yeah, the fucking room with the fucking fucked up fuck. Oh, this game can be irritating. It's not fair, man. And this weapon sucks. It works perfectly against zombies. For those guys, it's just a waste of ammunition. We got the Eagle Stone. We're still missing the other half of that stone. Which I'm pretty sure is probably in that area with the arsehole. Which is not good. I could bring my grenades, but I don't really have many rounds. I want to kind of conserve them a bit. I'll take my chances, which I'm probably gonna regret. I always regret stuff when I say shit like that. It's like, oh yeah, I'll be fine with this. Yeah, I'll take my chances. And then end up getting a game over and have to redo everything. I really do not want that. I could save the game, but I'm also conserving encryptions in case... I don't know. This part of the game is really long, isn't it? I mean, it's pretty much the majority of the game whose time is spent in the police department, really. Then you move to the sewers, and then you move to the, Well, when you really think about it, there's only really 3 areas, really. It's like the area that's linked to the sewers is just not really that distinct enough to me to really see it much of as a new area. I feel like there's only really 3 proper areas in the game. That was skillful. Probably won't be so skillful. Oh my god, I just fucking remembered. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, the whole reason I went back there was to get the lighter, and I fucking forget the lighter. God damn it. Oh, why? The lockpick is shit, I gotta say. It's not as cool. It was cool in Resident Evil 1 when Jill had the lockpick and shit. But it's not so cool here. It doesn't feel as effective. It feels defective, if anything. When you could have a cool lighter like Leon and be able to, you know, not have to freaking go back and forth. Just manage your inventory space. Oh, it's such a chore. Here we go again, all the way from the start. Oh, fuck. God damn you, zombies. I really hate this place so much. I could take them down, but it's a waste of ammo. Bastards, all of them. Quiet. Oh shit! Ah! Hey, let me turn around. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, controls! 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 Phew. Oh, he didn't even harm me. Even though he hit me like 2 or 3 times. I guess it was more like just like poking her in the legs, like yeah, yeah, yeah. Lost a bit of ammo though, and that's always a shame. Got the lighter though. What? What do you mean you don't fucking need it? There's a freaking. Oh yeah. I think we got to turn this on. Yeah. Of course. I think they just automatically do them, yeah. There's a pattern, and I can't remember what the pattern was. That was not the pattern. Is there like a clue that gives you the pattern or something? It was bound to be. Film. I don't need film. A picture of a man on a carriage. Something is on the wheel. Like the Queen, the King, and the Jack. Queen, King, Jack. Queen, King, Jack. Then the carriage will start running. Queen, the King, the Jack. The Queen, the King, the Jack. The Queen, the King, the Jack. Queen, the King, the Jack. That makes no sense. They all look the fucking same. Queen, the King, the Jack. The Queen, the King, the Jack. The Queen, the King, the Jack. The Queen, the King, the Jack. Makes no sense. I guess the middle one was the Queen and the one next to was the King and the other one was the Jack. I don't know. That's... Some of these puzzles are kind of weird like that. They're simple. You could get them through trial and error. I hate that, though, with puzzles. I like when a puzzle makes you think, but isn't completely like a pain in the ass to figure it out. Because they don't give you... Maybe we do. Maybe we have it filed somewhere. I have no idea where. It wouldn't be that or that. None of these really seem like they'd be clues, really, do they? I mean, I say the Queen, the King, the Jack. Yeah, that's the order. But they all look the same, so it makes no sense. Is there like some clue around here that would have like been like, oh, the numbers connecting them together? Maybe there was a file that had that, but you know the problem with stuff like that is you just go through all these files and you don't really memorize all the little details like that. So you just end up solving a puzzle purely by trial and error and guessing. Unless there's something... Ah, that bugs me. Anyone know how that puzzle, like, is supposed to be solved? I mean, I did solve it, but what I mean is there like a memo or something you come across that says something that shows the numbers? Because I hate it when I solve a puzzle without really getting what the puzzle is. I mean, I get what the puzzle is. It's just that they don't actually give the information. So it makes no sense. It's like the Queen, the King, the Jack, and they link the numbers, but I don't remember coming across anything that showed the numbers. Oh, for fuck's sake, lady. Oh, fuck's sake, man. I don't want to back rub. Should have killed you when I had a chance. So I guess we go to the library instead of, well, actually it makes sense because we hadn't resolved that yet. So I imagine that's oh, wait, I remember now. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. And you know what that means? That means shit's gonna go down and I don't like it. I forget what room it is, though. let's go back to that hallway. I want to freaking put this into effect immediately. Because, I don't think it even really have any reason to come back here. But on the odd chance that I do, I want to make a precaution here. Take some precaution by, you know, using the fuse. So we have to slowly maneuver back here. At least we're getting closer to getting somewhere, I guess. Progress is really slow, but we're getting somewhere. You know, the annoying thing is I don't know what to title these parts half the time because it's just like I could just pretty much just title parts "Some Stuff Happens" and I'd pretty much sum it all up really. Because if I recall, you know, there's gonna be a drop that will lead us down there. But I don't think it really matters, really. Wait, actually, it totally would now that I think about it. We still haven't got all the puzzle pieces yet, have we? So maybe that's why. Maybe that will save me, or maybe it won't. Maybe it'll be like a kind of like, oh, this looks like it'll help you, and then it doesn't. I wouldn't be surprised either way, to be honest. And the annoying thing is, we gotta dodge more zombies. Yay! When we go down here, go around here. Eventually, this ladder here is gonna lead us to a zombie. I just got a bizarre. Oh, that's not a zombie. That's a licker. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, man, I forgot. Do the zombies just transform into lickers, or do the lickers disappear after a while, or what? This is confusing. Oh, for God's sake, why do you run into a fucking wall? And why are the lickers so much more effective now? That one that was in that room was useless. But these ones are like, I'm gonna swipe you. Oh, what the hell? And don't tell me that's where that looks suspiciously like the area that I specifically used the fuse box. I mean, I know it said it was gonna short fuse any second, but seriously, that takes the piss. Why even be a thing? Why even give you the option, you know? If they're just gonna do that, that's fucking horse shit. Oh wait, I remember. There's a licker up here too, isn't there? It's never easy, is it? Why don't you leave me alone? I really wish I'd saved, to be honest, because I don't know about this now. I have no healing items. I've only got the freaking handgun. I'm not gonna do too well here. Switch. Bluestone. I can't jump down there. Oh. Okay. I guess he was redundant a bit. Partially. Power source for the clock. The gears are clean. I'm gonna go through the liquor again. mean, seriously, they make it impossible all the time to get around anything. They pretty much are encouraging combat when they really shouldn't be, because there's not enough ammo to go around. Yep. Open the fucking door! Phew. Now what? Wasn't there another door that led into the library? Yeah, this door, wasn't it? Hopefully there's no liquors lying about, because I'm in pain. I ain't got time for that shit. Oh, this looks suspiciously dangerous. Oh. Never mind. Anything special down here? Nope. Can I get a coffee? No. Uh-oh. They're here. Oh, God. Fuck off. I know you're a police officer and all, but seriously, how can you take so many shots? Oh wait, that was... why did I even bother taking him down? This isn't the whole way I was thinking it was. Waste of time, man. I think the zombie conga line's gonna be on the other side. Downstairs. Downstairs. Go develop a film and then save the game for another day. Probably like, I don't know. It's because if I have 2 parts recorded, which I usually do whenever I record for this, usually it makes it so I don't have to record all that often. And as a result, I forget where I leave off almost all the time. Is there anything else back here? I mean, look at that. That looks like there's a note there. Oh, there is. Operation Report 2. Operation Report, September 28th, early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operation room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We're down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapon cache and hope for our survival continued to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's the path leading from the present underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there is no guarantee that the sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office, since it's unlikely that any of those creatures have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever may find it. Recorder Elliot Edwards. Imagine if that shit took up inventory space as well. You'd be like, oh, piss off, game. Just like, what, files now also take up inventory, you have to store that? I could develop film here. Just gotta remember the next part. Oh, it's that one. Film B. Picture in front of the Araka's little Taylor regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis in addition to feelings of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Picture by R. Lambert. What was I saying before that? I forget. I hate that, man. when your train of thought is interrupted and you can't remember what you were gonna say. Let's back her up then. There's pictures. I was like, I can develop film here, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah, backtrack your where you originally fought and sometimes remember it. Gotta remember in the next recording that I need to get all the stones together and go back to the place in Iron's office. So we can move on with the plot and get the fuck out of here, potentially. Get that. And engravings, I need that to save. Serpent stone. Eagle stone, and was there any others? I'll take a green herb with me just in case. I could use a green herb right now, but I'm gonna save it, much like I'm gonna save the game for another time. There's fucking zombies, man. And those freaking lickers as well. And the hellhounds. Bastards, all of them. Absolute assholes. But anyways, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.